What is up, everybody? Justin Hawkins here with Triple H Exotics, and I went through the last couple days and cleaned out all the snake enclosures to make sure that they had nice, clean, fresh H2O.
It's cold, and that's what I call high quality H2O.
Bedding was all good, clean enclosures, that way they're nice and healthy, and of course soaked ones that needed soaked. However, I still have 3 cobra enclosures to do, and they are two of them are 2 of my craziest cobras normally, so let's get to it.
Warning: never attempt to recreate or reenact anything you see us do here at Triple H Exotics. Everything you see here was performed either by professionals or under the supervision of professionals. Thank you for your support.
So we're going to start with the black neck spitting cobra, then we're going to do Ammit, and then we will do Negan. But before we do that, I just want to let you guys know real quick, we have some huge news coming for Triple H Exotics. We have something in the works, and it is going to be awesome. I cannot wait. This summer, it's going to happen. But I'm going to show you guys probably within the next couple weeks what I'm talking about, because it is just such great news, and I cannot wait. And along with that comes enclosure upgrades for everybody that we have. So everybody's going to be living their best lives at Triple H Exotics from here on out forever. We're going to start breeding, getting more animals. Speaking of more animals, we have some amazing stuff happening the next few days. So definitely going to share all that with you guys, but I have a video of the new fish I got not too long ago. I have a video of the Temple Viper Care Guide I said I would do. Lots more videos, and then of course the stuff that's incoming throughout the next few days. So lots of stuff to watch for, guys. Let's get to it. Alright guys, let's get to it. We're going to go ahead and get out this black neck spitting cobra. You're going to take a good quick look at it. I'm going to put it in the holding tub. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean the enclosure, give them fresh water, and then we'll put them back. Then we'll do so with the next 2 as well. So I'm going to carefully, oh, he's already coming out. Carefully take his hide off. Now, once again, I am recording myself. These videos are going to be a lot better once I get somebody in here recording with me on a regular basis. I'm just very picky about who it is for quality reasons, but most of all, safety reasons, because there's a lot of safety issues with this. And look at this beast of a black neck. This is a black neck spitting cobra, and look at how massive he is. Just such an amazing animal. And you can see he's black, but he's got red. You can see the red through his scales, and then of course he's got that red underbelly also. Just such an amazing animal. These guys have huge heads because they have massive venom glands. That way they have lots of venom to spit at you. I mean, I'm 6'2", and this guy is getting to be as tall as me. I bet he's taller than me. Longer than me, yeah, taller than me. No, he's only about 2 inches tall, but no, I bet he is about as long as me though, or longer. What an amazing snake. I cannot believe how much he has grown since I got him. Absolutely stunning animal. Just absolutely gorgeous. Now these guys are a very, very dangerous snake. What a stunner. And you'll see that these cobras in Malden and stuff are always trying to wrap their tails around your arms. Definitely don't want to let that happen though, because that's how they get you. They get that leverage on you. They get a hold of your arm. He's got a lot of iridescence on his underbelly too. Absolutely gorgeous animal. Alright, Now, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this stuff out of here. Clean his hide. Clean his water nice and good. Get his shed out of here. And he did shed in one full piece, but it looks like he ripped a little chunk off. Probably getting the shed off, rubbing on something in there, rubbing on his hide or something, but I'll put this with the piles and piles of sheds that I have. Alright guys, got a nice clean enclosure, high quality H2O.
And that's what I call high quality H2O.
Let's get him back out. Once again, I cannot believe how much this guy has grown. I'm so excited and I cannot wait to get him in a really nice enclosure here very soon to really showcase this guy. What an absolute gorgeous animal. Now these guys here are very, very athletic snakes also. Very fast, very athletic. And how do they spit? They have modified fangs. And unlike the wrinkles, who builds up venom on the end of his fangs in his mouth and flings it at you.
So now there's also a little bit of discussion going on as to the spitting technique of this type of snake. Now, spitting cobras, like the Mozam spitter, are able to actually spit from horizontal position. So it can just have its head slightly lowered off the ground and still fire out the venom. Now, these guys still have contractions of their venom glands, but to be able to aid in precise hitting of a target, they tend to flick their bodies forward during the contraction of the venom, which we've seen in some footage. As they're contracting the venom, it starts shooting out the bottom. It is a 90-degree front fixed fang, and instead of straight down, it's got a 90-degree angle. So they can already do contractions, and we see the venom coming out of the fangs at a lower angle, and as it lifts its head and flicks forward, that's when the venom actually gets directed. So the venom is already being squeezed out. The flick is just to kind of help propel and direct the venom towards the aggressor's eyes and face.
These guys here have modified fangs, and they will shoot it like a Navy SEAL sniper taking out the enemies.
My God, it's coming right for us!
Right at your eyes. They are very accurate, and he can be super accurate. He can snipe you in the eyes with his venom up to 15 feet, 10 to 15 feet away. That is absolutely insane. He's just chilling. He's not worried about me. He's not even hooding up for me. There he goes a little bit. I don't want to stress him out, but... And I'm not hurting him at all. The last thing I would ever do is hurt one of my animals. I love every single animal that we have here.
I love him.
Every one of them. Love them to death. I actually have a will already written up, and in that will, it states, if I am to go from an animal, that animal has nothing ever bad happen to it. No one hurts it, no one kills it, nothing. As a matter of fact, they make sure that animal, including all my other animals, go to a great forever home. So we'll go ahead and put you back, bud, and get out Ammit. I cannot get over how big he has gotten. This is absolutely crazy. So he goes to there. I'm gonna measure him. And I found a way that I like to do it with this flooring that works if they cooperate. tad. Alright, so that one to here. Alright. So I'm going to put him away. Alright. There. So he's 6 foot long. I thought he was going to be just a little bigger than me, but he's 6 foot. And it's said that these guys can get up to 7 foot long. However, most black-necked spitting cobras, they say, are around that 4 to 5 foot range, but he's already 6 foot. And he's grown a lot in the past year. And I'll tell you this, he's going to be one of those ones that show everybody that they can get bigger than 7 feet at the rate he's going. And I do not overfeed my animals either. I don't overfeed. Now, it's harder to overfeed your like cobra, your labs, like your cobras and mambas, because they have a lot faster metabolism. Like, it's easy to overfeed something like a waggler's viper, even like adult gaboon vipers, rhino vipers, stuff like that. They'll get fatty liver disease, they'll die at a younger age. It is not good for them. You can overfeed a lapid, but they have a faster metabolism, so they do, digest their food a lot quicker and everything like that, so they can take more frequent meals. So I feed smaller more often. I just feel like that's healthier for them. They're going to live the best life like that. But even though I don't overfeed any of my animals, I don't power feed retics, Burmese pythons, nothing like that, because the last thing I'm going to do is make my animal unhealthy for views. If you guys want to watch me and I blow up because I'm doing this, great. But if I lose that because of my love and passion for my animals, so be it. I'm still going to do everything I can to help educate and entertain the world, but not at the sake of my animals. And as you see here, I got 2 new Hellraiser puzzle boxes. And I have them sitting here because Ammit and Negan together, these two are my Hellraisers. Alright guys, we got the black-necked spitting cobra done. Now it's time for my beautiful girl, Ammit, one of my Hellraisers. So let's see what kind of mood she's in. Some days she's pretty decent, some days she's bad, and some days she is bad. So let's see what kind of mood she's in today. She is about to shed. She has actually already gone through her blue phase and her eyes have cleared up already, so she's about to shed within the next day or so. So I'm going to give her another quick soak in the garbage can. It's actually, as Chandler calls it, a snake holding receptacle, because it's not a garbage can. I'm not going to throw her in the trash if she makes me mad, because, well, I love her.
I love him.
So, let's get her out and see how she's doing. I'm going to tell you guys right now, she is a stunning snake. No matter how much of a little Hellraiser she is. Come on, girl. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take out the stuff that I can safely take out right now without taking my eyes off of her. And she is in this rock hide that she likes. I'm going to flip that up, and I'm going to get my girl out here. Oh, don't fling that everywhere like your brother does. Negan is horrible with that. But check out this gorgeous girl. Man, I never get tired of taking her out. She is such a stunning animal. She's actually being really good today. I've never seen her be this good. Oh, as soon as I say that, she hisses and huffs and puffs at y'all. Even gave you a little hood. But she's getting thick. Now this here, Egyptian cobra, same snake that allegedly killed Queen Cleopatra of Egypt. Such cool animals, and this is a stunning specimen. I love her little black teardrops underneath her eyes. You know what they say? Those teardrops mean that you killed somebody. So maybe she did kill Queen Cleopatra and someone else, because she's got one under each eye. But look at this beautiful snake. Look at that iridescence. And it's crazy because she's about to shed, so that means she's gonna be even more beautiful. Absolutely crazy. So, she's crawling all over. Let's get her contained and soaking. So, I put her in here. Now when you do this, you gotta be careful because they can shoot up very quickly, just like that. So you gotta make sure that you have your lid and you're watching her head and feeling her. And then, bam! Just like that. So, now I'm going to clean the poo, clean the pee, clean her hide, everything like that, and get her fresh, high quality H2O.
And that's what I call high quality H2O.
And then I will be right back with y'all. Alright guys, let's get to it. I got Ammit, her cage clean, her water change, fresh clean water. Let's get this beautiful girl out of here and back in her room. Move her up here a little bit where you can see a little better. There we go. She's already hooding up. She is in flight and fright mode at the same time. That's the way she always is though. She's either in fight mode, or even when she's in flight mode, it's flight and fight. She has actually pretended to bolt in flight mode many times and turns right as soon as I think that she's in flight mode, bam, turns around and tries to tag me out of nowhere. Alright girl, go home and relax. There we go. Contain the beast. Now you want to talk about how smart these animals are? She was using her body to push against that side of the cage because she knows this door opens. This is normally the door I always open to feed and everything. And she had her body up here with her head here, her body here, pushing on that, trying to force it open with the pressure from the back of her pushing her body against that glass as hard as she could. I could see the glass kind of moving when she did it, just trying to bust that glass open. Negan does the same thing, but only on a bigger scale. Speaking of Negan, let's get to it. Alright guys, now let's get to Negan, the most dangerous snake that I own right now. I have black mambas, I have king cobras, but I'm going to tell you right now, this guy outweighs everything that I've ever seen in person, at least on his bad days. On his bad days, he is hands down more dangerous than any black mamba I've ever worked with, any other forest cobra. In my opinion, black mambas and forest cobras are the two most dangerous snakes, hands down, to work with. They are so stupid, athletic, fast, unpredictable, very unpredictable. Now, a lot of cobras aren't that unpredictable if you know what you're doing, but a lot of the forest cobras really can be because they are just so intelligent and so athletic. I saw a dingo was holding one time with a hook like this, and it was looking around, then all of a sudden, when dingo kind of just turned a little bit, that snake went completely like 180 underneath himself and almost bit dingo in the stomach. So, let's get this rolling. So he's over here. I am going to get on my toes, because one time, he's already looking at me. He is so psycho. One time I cracked this open, and he used the force of the, like she was up there, against the back of the cage to shoot out of the corner right at me. And luckily I dodged it, and I could feel his tail going across my shoulder, and I turned and hooked him, and then he did it again. Just so crazy, but let's see how he is today. Definitely being observant, which that's what cobras do. So we will see. Now he normally flings half of his bedding out of his enclosure when we do this, because he is a freaking nut. I wish I had somebody in here filming with me right now because it is so impressive how smart he is and what he does inside of here to try to get me. Now when I get him out of here, I'll show him to you a little bit, and then I'll try to show him to you a little bit more when I put him back, because I'm going to have to fight to get him in that holding tub. Because with him, 99.9% of the time, it's a fight. And when I say fight, I mean a fight. And you know what? I'm actually going to get my other hook. This is a longer elapid hook. It's got a little bit, it's a little deeper too, which I really like when I'm working with these kind of snakes. Alright. He's not being too bad right now. I mean, he is, but for himself, this isn't bad. I'm telling you guys right now, he is, I've never seen a snake this crazy in my life. And he's taken care of. You know, he has a good life here. A very good life here. You want to go out that way? Here, I'll help you. Come on. There we go. But you always keep your eyes on the snake. Woo! Alright. This here, ladies and gentlemen, is the adrenaline rush of a lifetime. And as you see here, he has a modified scale. It's like a thorn on the tip of his tail, and he is poking me with it. He's wrapping his tail around me. And the only reason I'm able to do this right now is because he is actually wrapped around this filter and stuff. And knocking stuff all over the place. Alright, so let me pick that up. Can't go in there, I have a lid on it. And he's actually not being that bad tonight. He's normally trying to kill me a lot more than he is. Right now he's just trying to get away. I mean, he's taking some shots at me, but he is actually being very good right now. He's being a good boy. I want to say hi to all of the viewers. No way, dude. Alright, now let's get you, see if we can get you in here. We can get you a clean apartment. There we go. Alright, so he knocked a bunch of stuff off, which that's normal. I try to clear everything when I get him out because he's normally worse than that. That was probably the second most mild time I've ever seen him out. Like, that was the second most well-behaved. And it's crazy because, I just saw something. So, you guys are gonna laugh at me because I would laugh at myself, and I was laughing at the people that tell me about this before. So, I listen to a lot of death metal, like that's what I listen to, and apparently like the rhythm beats against your heart, all this stuff. Anyways, to make a long story short, there has been all these studies of showing water when you talk to it nice and talk to it. I know it sounds so stupid, but look it up, I'm not making it up. So like music and your attitude, the way you talk to yourself, about yourself, to people around you, things around you, make everything a lot better. And I've been doing a little bit of an experiment, and I want to take it to the extreme once I kind of tweak everything out a little bit, get the tweaks out of everything. But my water in my aquariums has been better. My fish have been doing better. My animals have all been doing better. I mean, look at that. That was the most well-behaved I've ever seen him, except for one other time when I first got him and he had a respiratory infection and he was like sick. So like, I don't know, it's crazy. It's crazy, and you can call me crazy because I think I'm half crazy half the time too, especially when I start talking about this, but I don't know. We're definitely going to, and that just right there made me really see something. So we're definitely going to be doing a big experiment like that with that. So call me crazy or not, I will show you. I'll show all you guys. So stay tuned for that experiment. It's going to be like maybe a little series or something on top of everything else we're doing. But yeah, speaking of the enclosure upgrades, big surprise coming very soon, and I cannot wait. Cannot wait. One other thing though, I'm going to clean his enclosure. I'm going to put him back, showcase him to you a little bit more, and then I have a black forest cobra that you guys don't get to see much, so I'm actually going to take him out real quick, that way you can see him also. And then we're going to feed my baby Malaysian king cobra a chunk of a snake. So there's 2 little bonus things for you on this video. Thanks for sticking around this far. And if you enjoy what you've seen so far, please go hit the subscribe button and notification bell right now. I don't say that at the beginning of my videos because I want to earn your support. I want to earn your views, support, subscription, membership, anything. Donate anything that you do for me. I want to earn that. I'm not entitled to anything. I don't deserve you to just subscribe to me, to support me. If you don't know me, haven't seen what I do, haven't seen like what kind of person I am, I need to earn that stuff. So that's why I ask for your subscription at the end of the video if you like what you saw. And regardless, I like to hear your comments and everything. That's really big to me. But let me get his enclosure cleaned and get him back in there. Alright guys, got Negan clean H2O. And I swear, let me know in the comments guys, if you guys think I'm crazy or what you guys think. Because the last 2 weeks, I have changed the music, I've changed my attitude, I've changed a lot of stuff since I've been recovering from being sick and everything like that, and my grandfather's passing. And I've been listening to different music. Now they say to listen to like Beethoven and stuff, but I've been listening to more just upbeat, happy stuff, some of the nicer country stuff. And a lot of things have changed in here, and in a good, positive way. Come on, big boy. There you are. Here. Now, he's got a lot of brown on him. And like I said, I do have a black phase forest cobra. And this rack that he is in right now, this is like a quarantine rack. And I use this for quarantining snakes and holding snakes while I clean their enclosure or whatever. But there is a forest cobra in the bottom of this rack, and he is a black forest cobra, and I will get him out. And these guys are so cool looking. I love the lines on the side of their face. Just gorgeous snakes. And I'm telling you guys, this is the best I have ever seen him, except for when he was very sick. And then ever since I saved his life, he's been a jerk to me. That's how you thank me, huh? So, I got your room ready for you, big guy. Come on. You think I'm back into a corner, but I got you. Alright, nope, wrong place, dude. There you go. Wow. Talk about freaking easy. Wow, I cannot believe it, guys. I'm definitely not going crazy. I am definitely not going crazy. This whole thing had to have been working, because I'm telling you what, this is the chillest I've ever seen him. He'll actually be a good educational animal if I can get him to be like, this is the perfect attitude just now to showcase them hooding up and how they behave. So I mean, if I can get him to act like this all the time, and it's crazy because I've been working with him for a year, and he has been psychotic for a year. And now, these last couple weeks, I've changed that stuff, and he's changing in a good way. Crazy. Alright guys, I'm going to get this other forest cobra out for you. Now, I'm not going to get him out very long because he is deep in shed. So, he's not going to be a very good snake to display much for you. Except for maybe pricking me with this thorn. So like I said, they do have a modified scale. The forest cobras do, a modified scale, and there he's poking me with it right here. Right there on the tip of his tail. And he will wrap that around you and poke you with it. Because in the wild, when he's fighting with another cobra or fighting with an animal or me, he'll poke you with that and make you wonder, did I just get bit? So of course you're like, okay, I lose the fight. I just don't want to lose the war, so I need to try to stay alive. So he'll poke you with that to try to get your attention there. But as you can see, he is black. His whole underside's black. He doesn't have that brown like Negan does. Very pretty iridescence too to him, especially on his belly. Now once he sheds, it'll be even nicer. So as soon as he sheds, I will definitely show you guys him a little better after he sheds. See him wrapping that around me, poking me with it? That's exactly what they'll do, like that right there. Alright dude, you ready to go home? Relax until you shed. Now it's funny, I've always said that Negan is one of the most psychotic forest cobras out there, and that this black forest cobra is one of the chillest forest cobras out there. Just goes to show you that, you know, you can't stereotype, you know, no matter what it is. Even with snakes, they say forest cobras are crazy. Yes, they are. They can be. Forest cobras are super athletic, they can be unpredictable, and they can be crazy, but some of them can also be pretty chill. Same with monocled cobras. I have a couple monocled cobras that want to take my head off. I have the albino here, Bundy, who is literally sweet as can be. I can let him crawl around my neck like a python. Now, let's feed a baby king cobra. Before we do that, I want to show you how pretty this silver arowana is looking. But look at how pretty. Alright guys, so unfortunately the baby king cobra did not eat on camera. So, I'm just going to leave that in there. Hope maybe he's getting ready to go into shed or something like that, because he normally does take the snakes and the snake chunks right out of the tongs. So, I'm going to leave it in there and see if he does eat it overnight. And then of course if he doesn't, I'll remove it. However, tomorrow I have to feed black mamba and a bunch of other snakes, so I will record that for you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to make another video tomorrow. The next 2 nights I'm going to try to make videos and release them the next 2 days. So you guys should be, or maybe I'll like, you know, every other day for the next 6 days. So you'll see this video, then the day after another video, then the day after another video, and we'll do the new fish I got, and then show you some other stuff around the house. Also check in on a couple of other animals. Oh, the new fish and Asian water monitor business. So we'll get into that, and also the temple viper, Waggler's viper care guide. So be on the lookout for that, guys. Live your life, follow your dreams, chase your goal. Make your dreams come true, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Please hit that subscribe button, notification bell helps a lot. Comment and let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you. Have a great night.